Oh, right, welcome to the SCHLONGCAST presentation. I'm Nigma, joining me is Comely, and together we are the dumbest
SCHLONGCAST.
casting team known to man. How are
I,
you
I
doing?
like that there's an escalating battle that you're going through, making the introduction more and more ridiculous. And like 5 episodes from now, you're just gonna like do curse words for 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna be like, SCHLONGCAST! Fuck! Ugh. This is gonna be a lot,
We're
there's gonna be a lot of grunting, lots of grunting.
lots of grunting. I can feel it already.
You gotta
How
get
are
it.
you doing, Nigma? How are you
I am
doing?
doing fantastic because I've just recovered from like
Shit.
literal cancer. Like I've been in bed, just like thermometer in my anus, just like suffering through life's existences.
That sounds extraordinarily fun.
When I started the sentence, I wasn't sure if I was gonna go all the way with it, but I did. So hopefully, I'm not gonna be coughing too much. I'll try to cough into like my hand, or I probably should have planned this in advance and gotten like a sweater or something to cough into. So I'm noticing this is like, what is this, AP? Like what the hell? Like the game's already starting.
Big AP. Oh my god. You have approximately 13 seconds with which to pick your heroes in AP.
Ah. So this is a 1800-ish, I'm assuming matchmaking game because I don't think anybody plays AP besides people who are like very impatient.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is definitely a TMM game. It's being played on US West. There's no levers allowed.
So we do have some interesting heroes. Now I have been playing Dota 2 for what seems like the entirety of my life, ever since a couple of weeks back. But I'm fairly sure that some of these picks are quite bizarre. I'm not used to seeing Flux. I know he's got that awesome new change where you can push and pull allies, which is just completely off the wall, fucking baller-tastic. And I'm also not sure. I've seen a lot of like Rampage in competitive play. I remember like there's a time where like people kept talking about how good he is, and he's really a good pub hero. But like in competitive play, I guess I still hadn't seen him too much. But I might be wrong about that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was busy playing with the weather effects,
Uh huh.
because I think I want to cast with rain.
You're gonna cast with Rain.
Yeah, I'm going to keep the rain on. We see a
Right.
remake vote coming out because they realize their picks are awful.
um, Pebbles with a hatchet. I don't know how I feel about that. That's like, um, what did I say? It's like getting a scope on a bazooka. It's just like completely unnecessary.
I think bazookas actually do have scopes, though.
Yeah, they do actually. Like, well, I mean, if you're gonna fire that, rockets are expensive, man. Dude, is there a
They
guy with
are.
like a fucking harmonica in your background? Is that an accordion?
No, dude, it's
Oh.
an ambulance or
No, it's a
something.
siren.
There's a guy with
I
a
swear the
harmonica
pitch it was
standing
completely
directly
changed.
beneath-
I
behind
could have
me.
sworn it was a Swiss guy with a beard playing an accordion in the background. I don't even know if accordions are very native Swiss. Perhaps they're more Dutch. I'm not completely sure. Definitely European. I am Swiss. I should know this. I mean, they do play some accordion. Why am I even like getting deeper into this? I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just heard accordion and I went with it. We do see right away, Monkey King kind of an awkward position against his Devo, but he does have the appeal like guarding him a little bit. But how do you feel about Monkey King? I don't know.
Well, Monkey
I don't
King
know
is
how I
is a mid that, well, he's always good, but it's like when you're up against a tough, large HP hero like Devour, you're not really going to be looking to see too much action, which is unfortunate because, like when when you have a hero like I almost said Pebbles mid, it's like it's a lot nicer when you're up against something who's fragile, because then you can potentially get kills in the laning phase. But as we can see, Monkey King is sort of the dominance is being exerted by Devourer until Monkey King decides that he wants to like try and kill Devourer, if he tries to kill Devourer with like a spike of damage. But until that happens, which can't happen until he's got a few levels, it's going to be this constant sort of walking up, rotting, auto-attacking, harassing garbage.
Yeah, they didn't block the pull top. which is a little bit unfortunate that they're not taking advantage of because that is like ridiculously broken. We do see the Monkey King and Devo still kind of going at it, but yeah, like you said, if Monkey King isn't able to get those early kills, he doesn't really steamroll quite as much as he does if he gets those. But part of what you'll see if you watch somebody like Porkchop who plays about 106% Monkey King is that sometimes he has to be pretty patient and not try to force the kills or he gets really far behind.
My frame rate is just fucking tanking. Like, wow. It's like I'm watching this on a toaster. Another pick we didn't really talk about yet, but I just realized is also an obscure pick, is Revenant, who's in the bottom lane going up against this Valkyrie with Hammerstorm and really dishing out the damage on the Valkyrie. Not surprising. She's not going to go down easily, but she is going to take damage easily. Revenant is a hero I really love to play, especially with the alt skin, because it looks baller. As more action in the mid lane, as Devourer does get the rune, which is good, because in order for him to maintain his dominance, he's really going to need these runes. And I keep going off on tangents, but Revenant is an awesome hero, and I really like to see the invisibility being utilized on your teammates. So it's going to be interesting to see how he can do that. I suspect very much so with like Pebbles, who's not in the lane with Revenant. But
unfortunately, I would say.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
Because that is such a broken combo. You just walk up next to them as Pebbles, like level 2, and they can't do anything and they die. Would you see? Oh, Devo pretty low here mid. Would you see Ophelia was coming to gank as well, and that's going to be enough to get the kill. That Ophelia gank just so powerful early. You see how much damage he added to the Monkey King combo. Slick so nerdy Ophelia picker.
What time are you at, by the way, unless you're a little bit ahead, because I'm tanking.
I am at 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Right. I'll just count all day for you, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I tried to get to you by going ×2, which wasn't nearly fast enough.
But something to keep in mind is that Revenant I think is really underestimated. Like the amount of damage that he adds to team fights, even late game, is just absurd for support. It really is absurd.
Yeah, he's a hero that you don't see him snowball too much, but I think that's really where the money's at. It's just getting a Revenant with a decent amount of farm. I like playing a Revenant that is allowed to last hit in the lane, and I'm not sure if who they're giving the last hits to, if they're doing it 100% onto, because I see now that Hammerstorm is last hitting. Yeah,
it's mostly Hammerstorm. We do see Revenant getting hit by an arrow there, just kind of a really obvious straightforward, but it was clearly bait, because they wanted to try to go on the Valkyrie, but that didn't pan out quite how they imagined. But no, that was kind of an arrow that probably shouldn't hit. I don't know if he just got kind of walled in by the creeps, but
yeah.
Don't do what Johnny Don't Do does.
Is that a Simpsons reference?
It is a Simpsons reference.
That reminds, I remember seeing that now. My FPS has recovered. Yeah, Hammerstorm is also sort of not a hero that you're used to seeing farm on. He usually is more into this semi-carry support role with not too much farm. So I guess we're gonna see weird shit in this lane one way or the other.
I'll take it. Weird shit's weird shit.
I like weird shit.
I mean, they could just kind of go for the rushed portal key build, or you can really try to go up for the tanky, punching the dick build on Hammerstorm. He does have a few options there. It looks like he's at least going to go for Steam Boost first. That adds so much to everything. Makes his ultimate so much better. Just his general attack speed and all that fun stuff. But we'll have to see where he goes from there.
Who the fuck gets Hatchet on Rampage? Really? Do you really? That is getting a scope on on a fucking atomic bomb. He's that guy from Doctor Strangelove who's on the atomic bomb. As we do see,
we have to work on your scope analogies a little bit. A lot of action here. Oh, he does manage to get the kill. Anna denying himself as well. Very nice play there by Devo. It's actually a pretty big swing. Anna stunned by Hammerstorm as well. Revenant going to be able to follow up. No problem, I suspect. Just kidding. Ophelia with Ghost Marcher is too strong.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, getting another arrow hit here. This Valkyrie hitting arrows left and right. Should be able to leap in here and get the kill if he wants, because he's just going to go ahead and switch around with the Hammerstorm. And I'm not quite sure if anything's going to happen here. I don't know. Oh, Ophelia ultimate. That could be enough to get the kill onto this Revenant. You know, it was going to be close for a while. Oh, a very nice hook there. My Repugnance on the Devo. Ooh, so handsome.
So handsome indeed. Oh, and he's level 7. Gonna be gently ulting her. Rampage realizing that he's a bit late to the party. Dodging the hook. Very nice.
Did you describe that as a gentle ult?
Yeah, it's very gentle. Like, he walked over, and you're
I
like,
like
oh,
it.
it's just gonna sort of, bend over, start eating Ophelia.
That actually is a perfect description of exactly what happened. I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not really impressed by you. We do see Rampage doing a charge here. I don't know if he had vision or not of this Plague Rider, so it might just go ahead and be onto the Flux. Or not the Flux, the Pebbles. The fuck?
Or he could just hatchet a fucking skeleton.
What game am I watching? What is this? I guess he got scared. He didn't want to tower dive the Pebbles. You gotta man up. You gotta man up, Nigma.
Well, Rampage is the manning up hero. Unfortunately, Pubbles is like the manning down hero. So, as Rampage now manning up, stopping his charge, and I thought he ulted something. I guess he didn't. And oh, the painful stun by Hammerstorm. And what is this Plague Rider doing? He needs to just keep running, but now he's gonna die. Monkey King very out of position. If there's another stun by this Hammerstorm coming in now, which I would expect to see. He's out of mana now, though, after using his thing. He needs 10 more mana. Wow. Oh, Repugnance.
I just feel like this is a very embarrassing team fight for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, just instant cancel on the Devil ultimate, a missed hook. People are dying, but nobody's doing anything right.
Here at SCHLONGCAST, we pride ourselves on, yeah.
Not giving a single fuck about what's actually happening. We see Plague Rider still level 5. You know, if you were level 6 for that, there were several times where he could have done really, really devastating ultimates, but just did not look like it was going to come together for him.
Yes, indeed. Flux level 4, which is sort of unfortunate, because I like seeing, like, the Flux. And we love seeing, the weird-ass heroes like Snowball and have an awesome mid-game. That's kind of what you'd like to see, which is not really happening for Revenant. It's not really happening for Flux, so I guess I could say I'm a little bit disappointed in the sort of typical heroes doing their thing. But nonetheless, Flux is always a good source of entertainment. As,
yeah, well, we do have the big. I have no idea. Nice hook there. He's gonna get the kill on Monkey King easy.
That was a gentle ult right there.
It was a gentle hook too. I felt like he just kind of was like, "Hey, why don't you come over to my tower? We'll have some snacks. We'll play some games."
Got the checks
Monkey
mix.
King. Yeah. And then the douchebag Monkey King ate all the good pieces, so he just kind of killed him.
He ate all the M&Ms, then it was nothing but like the stupid wafers.
Oh my god, Hannah will always she'll be telling me that she's eating trail mix, but she's actually just eating M&Ms very slowly.
Like, I don't get it. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just actually buy a bag of M&Ms?
She told me she feels less guilty when she buys it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I feel like that was a conversation that happened, but as always, I might be making it up. So we do see Rampage level 5 right now. Still doesn't have his ultimate,
Woo!
Sometimes I tend to just race a little bit until I at least get my ultimate. Finally missing an arrow. Ooh, nice hook by Devil right into the ultimate on Rampage. Probably not going to be enough. Well, it is going to be enough to save him with the Ophelia ultimate. I have no idea what to predict this game. A clusterfuck of fuck going on.
Oh, wow. Ophelia's a creep posse just sort of devoured the Plague Rider ultimate.
Yeah, that's one of the painful things about playing Plague Rider against any kind of minion hero is that sometimes your ultimate doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's actually very frustrating.
Yeah.
And Ophelia choosing to stick around here as the lurking Hammerstorm and Pubbles combo decide not to investigate further. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I see that Revenant is using the invisibility on Hammerstorm a lot, which can definitely be very useful. And it's just a hero with so much potential. Like, you have a targeted invisibility. It's such an uncommon thing to see.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Revenant's actually leveling the stealth, though. Already at level 2. I guess the minus armor is good, and like having a little bit longer duration is good, but I don't know. I just feel like Mortification is actually like does quite a bit of damage. It's nice AoE damage. You know, you can use it to farm in the mid game if you need to. But
Yeah, and I usually don't get a point in the ultimate right away as well. Like, I usually get one rank of Essence Shroud, obviously max the file, and then the rest into Mortification. And then once I've got, like, Mortification maxed along with the file maxed, then I think I get the ult, and then rank 2 of the ult. And then I'll go into Essence Shroud. The problem with Revenant is that you need all your skills maxed to be like super awesome, but that never actually happens. So like,
well, that's why the levels are so important on them. You know, setting them to a good lane where they can stay in there, they can farm. They really stay up on those levels when they can actually be a presence throughout the whole game.
And I swear to God, there's nothing more devastating than that Revenant is dying. That's unfortunate. Very nice initiation by the Skeleton King minion. But yeah, it's if he ever gets a an orchid. What the hell's an orchid called in this game again? Hellflower and Shieldbreaker. It just gets ridiculous.
Orchid doesn't perplex, right? It just silences.
In Dota, oh, good question. I'm not sure. I don't think it does. I think you're right. I think that's a Han only thing, but I'm not 100% sure.
We don't see Hellflower that much. I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised.
Well, it's more common in Dota because the components are different. It's like 2 Arcana and then 775 gold rather than like straight up 3 Arcana.
Oh, alright.
Oh, and Invis Devour is slowly waddling in, and this could be very dangerous for this entire team. And oh, he is choosing to go in here, but not ulting. Okay, now he's ulting. Taking out the Flux.
Needed the half-second ultimate on Flux.
Yeah.
Just to really make sure he died. Ooh, a mid-air stun on Rampage. I feel like I'm watching a basketball game.
What the hell did I just see? What was that?
I know you're like half a second ahead of me because I get the suspense of knowing that something amazing is about to happen.
I saw a hook just like flop all over the place. Like flop is the perfect verb to describe that hook.
It's the only word to describe that hook. Oh my god, it flopped so hard.
Oh, what the fucking Pebble is just like blinking in like right beside Flux. Like, hey bro, you want some chips? And then he just like misses his stun, and then Hammerstorm throws in his stun, but the damage is dealt.
I'm trying to not talk too much about this Pebbles because it'll make me feel sad. But some of the studs not quite on target.
He just like blinks in. He's expecting to be all alone, and then like you realize there's like another guy in the bushes like right next to him. As Devour using his ult and not rot because he really just wants to survive this ordeal, and survive he will. But oh, Monkey King, and he's invis. Oh, what the heck? Oh, nice hook.
Not invis enough. Ooh, big save by Devo. He's like, hey, yo, what's up, bro? Let's go get some cookies.
Let's cuddle.
Let's cuddle. Do you think Devo would be the big spoon or the little spoon? I mean, I know he's bigger, so you might think big spoon by default, but, you know, maybe he's into being cradled.
I think everybody's into being the little spoon, man. Like, my girlfriend, she's always like, you're always the little spoon. I'm like, no, I'm not. You always say that. It doesn't make it true. And Devour being tossed in like a fucking tennis ball, and rightfully so, gonna take out Flux. Wow.
Yep.
There's a lot of action in this game.
There is. That's good.
Yeah, and I have to say this, Ophelia is getting a very nice farm. This Ophelia, this Slicks. Not surprising he's doing so well because he's so pro at this game. But Mana Ring on Ophelia, which I guess is pretty common these days. I don't see Ophelia very often, which I guess makes it interesting to me, but I definitely see that as being a very standard pick up. Going into the mechanism. They actually have... Okay, never mind. No. I'm done. I'm rambling.
I love it. There was a point there somewhere, and let's just pretend like you said it, and you sounded really smart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Revenant deciding he actually wants that hook, or that arrow, as he walks back into it.
He, like, was just wiggling.
Yeah.
Wailing in the hook area. Ooh, a nice turnaround here on Monkey King. I think we able to actually get the kill. Yeah, easy peasy. Pebbles DP's in, and then does a casual little toss there. This is a casual game, man. Like not
casual deny, gentle deny. He's just like, yeah, I'm getting destroyed from every which way. I'm just gonna start farting and kill myself. No biggie.
No big deal.
They're gonna deny this tower. Oh, are they? Yes, they are, and they're gonna get out. Wow, that could have ended bad in a variety of ways, but it did not.
That's good. That's good that it did not end bad.
Yes.
We do see some interesting little wards here by the Helmore team. You know, this little clip. You don't see that a lot in pubs. We see that a lot in higher games. You know, people are really trying to avoid counter wards and, you know, wanting some extra vision, things like Royal Felius moving around, all that fun stuff. And then they do have kind of, you know, the Hellborn has the traditional ward down here as well that blocks that whole entrance. All that fun stuff. And then they also have a tower ward down here on bottom. So when they're ready to push that, they're going to have a lot of vision. And the Legion has nothing. Just nothing.
Straight up fucking nothing.
They don't give a fuck.
Feels like I'm warding nothing at all.
Oh, ski suit. Easy.
What?
That was a ski suit reference.
Oh yeah, of course. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. I have the song stuck in my head.
Does that qualify as a song?
Dude, you know the remix?
The remix? No.
Oh, I'm linking you to that after this game.
Don't forget. I'm excited.
Oh, this Pebbles, man. This Pebbles. Dropping. What the hell kind of hook was that? I'm so confused. It's like they think that someone's like invis right there, and they're all just like suspicious, but there's actually nothing there.
It's like this entire game. It's like really casual plays. Like, oh, you should probably die now. And then things that are just like flabbergasting that make no sense. It's just like hooking people.
There's nothing more painful than playing Flux ulting, and then like your team doesn't do anything, and then you just like grass. You just ulted for nothing.
I like to call it every time I ultimate on a Flux.
Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, and this time Pubbles is angry. Ophelia choosing not to ult. She's too cool for that.
Yeah, something to note. This Pebbles is a notorious badass because he's like, I'll chuck first if I want to. I don't care what Tooltip says.
I don't care what element user says. I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
There you go. We do see a lot of follow-up here by the Legion team, though. They have a lot of ways to kind of clean up. It looks like the Homeboard team is kind of inclined to let them. Unless Pebble stuns like 14 people at once.
Yeah, I like how the EXPs... Oh, I was about to say, if you walk into that arrow, I'm going to be real upset with you. He just needs to run away until his invis is up. But, oh, why would you go back that way, honestly? Just keep going. You got to stick with your strategy. If he had gone into these trees here to the left and then waited for the invis to be up, I think he would have been okay.
How is this Pebbles 4-1-7? What the...
I don't know. The experience lead is actually in favor of the Hellborn team, which is, I guess... I just noticed they actually do have 20 kills. I mean, the other team only has 15. But like, I feel like the Legion team is doing a better job of like everything.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, a lot of that is Flux and Rampage are kind of a little bit behind here on the Legion team. So you kind of pull the numbers down.
Which is unfortunate. But Ophelia is just doing work. She's just like the pimp of this Legion team. 8-1-5, and so many towers down. Wouldn't hurt to get the mid and top tower.
Yeah. Big Energizer pickup by Ophelia, giving Ghost Marchers to her entire creep posse.
Oh man, I love that Energizer pickup. Makes me so hot in the pants.
That's a good place to be hot.
Mm.
It's like 100 degrees in Chicago today. And last week it was like 40 degrees. I'm fucked up.
Cool. Guess what the temperature is in Kalt Arschland, Germany?
I have no idea. You tell me. Also, Pebbles missing another stun, but he's gonna get a kill anyway.
Yeah, well... Valkyrie got tossed into the Hellborn team as Pebbles going in hot, but getting countered by the Ophelia ultimate and all the damage coming out by this Ophelia who's just doing work. She's like, I don't care, I'm a carry. I'm a mid-game carry. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Oh,
Her
getting
body.
all these slows off on Devour. It's like a slow-a-palooza here with all these Catman champions. I think she missed the stun, though. She needs a Minotaur to stun. Ugh, unfortunately, I'm guessing it was on cooldown.
I wish you could check the cooldowns on fucking minions.
Yeah,
S2.
I tried to. I just realized I couldn't. And this Pebbles is still getting kills. It just goes to show, like, you don't even need, like, a brain to get kills with Pebbles. You just kind of, like, blink in, roll your head around on the keyboard.
Watch your mouth.
Easy
As the best Pebbles / Tiny / whatever the league equivalent is player in the world.
Every hero.
I take offense. Every hero. Gunblade? Have you seen the new hero spotlight? Gunblade?
I actually haven't. Like, I opened it up and I saw the dislike bar and I just closed it. And I was like, I don't want to be disappointed.
Real talk, it's a League of Legends hero. Like, straight up. You could literally copy and paste everything about him and he would fit perfectly.
Is it like the We Miss Gnome week at the developer
It might be.
corner? They're like, well, we lost this guy to League of... Oh, that would have been such a nice arrow if it had just gone like a tiny bit further.
Oh, it would have been. I'll skip a tiny bit here, catch up to you. Oh, man.
Yeah, well, I had the frame rate issue, and I thought I was gonna keep having it, but then because it came back after I said it was gone, and I'm probably gonna fix it now, but it's been gone for a while now. I don't know why. Like sometimes my frame rate is really terrible for a little bit, but then it's normal again. It's like I'm not doing anything differently. But that's just the way it is. What time are you
That's
at?
actually... I'm at 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay, we're good.
Part of the World War II reparations of Germany was that they had to make slightly fucked up processors.
Oh, okay.
So next time you should import yours, and then it'll be better.
I wasn't aware that like Intel like made processors exclusively for Germany. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a German version. It's like a circle instead of a square.
Oh man.
It's got like.
It's a swastika processor.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, who's gonna make the swastika joke?
So you feel guilty every time you do a CPU build.
We're just gonna hold out for the swastika joke. And look at this clusterfuck, man. Ophelia, unfortunately, going down.
Nice thing about Ophelia, while you're dead, you're still not dead. Lots of shit to do.
It's like playing The Sims.
I'm a little disappointed though. I think that the creep block could have been much much better there by Slicks on the Ophelia. He wasn't microing the creeps too well, in my opinion.
All it was is the clusterfuck, and it had a lot of area effect stuns. And look at this.
Oh wow!
Storm finally die. Valkyrie, please do some cleanup. And oh my God, she's just taking so much damage. Plague Rider, pretty sure just ulted like one person.
It's like that HP. Plague Rider doesn't give a fuck. If Plague wants a kill, Plague's gonna get a kill.
I feel like the Hellboy team has a lot of tanky ass heroes that are just rather difficult to kill for a team such as the Legion that doesn't have too much burst damage. I mean, you've got MK, but I don't know. Like, he sort of blows his load in 5 seconds, and then that's that.
Well, I mean, part of it is you just see this Devo sitting at 17 charges on his cadaver armor. You know, that's quite a big HP boost there. I mean, like, what is that? What is a 25 on an axe? So he's like some fraction of an axe.
Yeah, so he's not dying, and then, you know, Puddles is obviously a brick shithouse. Who actually has Steam Boots. I usually get Striders, but I guess...
I hate getting Striders on him so much. Yeah. I mean, it's something that you, like, sometimes have to get out of desperation, like, oh my god, I have to gank, and I have no gold. But you always want to do something. I even, like, sometimes I like Ghost Marchers, depending on the game, sometimes like Steam Boots. Armor Boots, obviously, now are something that you can consider. So...
Oop. That arrow. As Valkyrie realizes that would not be the best idea, and actually just Devour... No, he can't hook his down. Unfortunate. Yeah, they have this ward. I actually thought that was a Legion ward. Never mind, I'm retarded. But, neither team losing anybody in that exchange.
Always the most exciting exchanges when somebody dies and everybody walks away. Oh, we just see a nice invis here on Devo. Are they going to go hunting? No. they're just going to walk. Oh, I guess they're trying to sneak up here on the Valkyrie, and Valkyrie almost certainly going to die here as soon as it gets the ultimate. There it is. Poor Valkyrie. Poor OK
Crying baby.
computer.
And Ophelia is unleashing the creeps with the Energizer. And what the fuck just happened? That guy just got denied by a friggin' Pebbles. Oh man, yeah. If you're new to that, toss actually deals a small amount of damage to your teammate, allowing you to deny them if you are so inclined.
Yeah, and the chains like we're stretching and shit from the rampart.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I mean, look at this Devo. It's like HP just not go down.
Hey, dude, he's hungry.
He is hungry. He wants a little snack.
I'm not quite sure how the invisible just got knocked off of him, but okay.
Did he turn his rod off?
Oh, that's probably what it was.
Yeah. Look at him just waddle away. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. If I were Zyori, I would call him, the fuck, Honey Badger.
Honey Badger don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit.
Even Plague has a Astrolabe. Interesting. He's actually level 12. What does this guy have? Nothing. Okay, well, I am a big fan of getting Tablet of Command on Revenant as sort of my first item, aside from Steam Boots.
Why is that, Nigma?
Well, it just gives you a lot of mobility, a lot of escape aside from your invisibility. 'Cause your invisibility is sort of nice to have as a initiation ability, and then on the way out, I like to use something like Tablet of Command. Because the cooldown is notoriously large on your invis, so you have to factor that in when you're using it offensively. Especially when you keep it at rank 1 for a long time like I do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Does the cooldown doesn't go down as you level it, does it? No.
I don't think so, but since the duration increases, you could argue that technically the felt cooldown is reduced.
Gotcha. Legit. Oh wait, what is the cooldown? It's 25 seconds, so at max rank, there's 4 seconds where you're not stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
If you are so inclined, just sit in it. What do you see? Hammerstorm has his portal key, still big farming. Got that helm of the African American Legion. You know, no big deal.
I really think they should buff Revenant's ultimate and just make it so at rank 1 you can already invis you and an ally. Like, it might be broken, I don't know, but like, I don't know, it just feels like the ultimate does not do anything at rank 1.
I mean, it's a little bit of speed boost. It's nice, but no, you're right. It doesn't feel worth.
No.
You don't get that impact feeling when you level something. Which
no,
is
and
important.
I mean, for fuck's sake, it's an ultimate. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it doesn't even feel like a normal skill I'm putting a point into. It's like, okay, I have to put a point into it so that I can get the next rank of it where it actually does something useful.
Right, and that's depressing. That makes me feel bad. We are seeing in this game right now the problem with your carry Ophelia is that she's actually not that good at out carrying carries.
Yeah, she has holy fucking shit. She has a demonic breastplate. So she's definitely like as loaded as an Ophelia can get. But as you say, at a certain point it's just not really going to be that useful anymore. And the Hellborn team is just sort of, they're utilizing all their burst damage, which they do have a lot of. And Legion team is really paying for it. And they're just like,
well, they're doing
one.
that trickle in thing that people love doing. It's like crack for people. They just trickle in the fights. And it's not working out so well for them.
The lemming strategy.
There you go, big lemmings.
So many lemmings.
I've never actually played lemmings before.
I feel like I might have a long time ago, but I mean, I guess that's the only time when anyone would have played lemmings.
Well,
I'm pretty sure my friend Hans has played lemmings. I think he said that once.
We'll cast some of his lemming games.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it's so exciting! The lemming is gonna jump on the cliff. Well, the next lemming jumping the cliff. Oh, it jumped on the cliff. Oh man, this game is fucking exciting. Well, it wouldn't be any different than like my typical Han games.
Or your upcoming league cast. Oh my god.
Yeah, for sure. So I played my first game of Shadow Demon in Dota 2 today because he just came out on the test thing.
Yeah.
And he's hilarious. He's like a hero. He's like a ranged Armadon with like an AoE, like line quill spray instead of an AoE like radius quill spray. Dude, like, I don't even understand the hero. Like, it's like the ultimate Dagon hero. Like, I built a Dagon in my first game straight up, and I did so well.
Really?
Yeah. Like, this guy's like, fucking noob Dagon build, and I'm like, dude, it's like 2 versus 2, because, like, everybody left the game when they didn't get Shadow Demon, because I'm, like, the fastest figure in the universe. So, yeah.
Are there scripts to pick heroes yet?
Um...
Like, can you console command that shit like in Han?
I don't know if you... I'm not sure if you can. I bet you could, but I don't know how. I was as fast.
Another misdone there by Pebbles, who is 11-2 and 11.
Yeah.
Oh, we do see a nice team fight here from the Legion team, though. They're cleaning up pretty nicely. You know, Ophelia, again, is very, very well farmed, and she's able to be in the team fight with the rest of her team. She's able to actually do quite a bit. You see how much she's able to, like, really just keep people tanky, you know, keep people down with the minus armor. I don't know. She's still really good.
Yeah, I feel like the Legion team technically actually has a harder late game than the Hellborn team. It's just that, like, the Hellborn team has more mid-game burst damage bullshit, and if you're keen on a lemming strategy, that's really going to be your Achilles heel, because people are just going to keep, you know, they have this burst damage on, like, you know, 10 seconds cooldown. If you keep walking in every 10 seconds, then you're going to keep getting bursted down one by one. But I feel like if they could drag this into the late game, the Legion team would actually have a very good chance.
Yeah. Yeah, we do see, once again, Legion team has no wards in the map, and the Hellborn has approximately 40. And that has to make this Conqueror kill a little bit uncomfortable. They have no idea that the Hellborn team is coming in here, besides the Valkyrie illusion. But it doesn't matter. Revenant just kind of chilling in the middle of everybody and dying. Turnaround, Nigma, dare I say?
I
Big
don't know.
token.
I haven't.
Big token.
I didn't watch this game to the end. I would certainly hope so. I feel like the Legion team definitely deserves to get a turnaround. I don't feel like the Hellborn team has been playing that well that I would say, like, oh man. So I think you're right with the wards. I feel like there's no reason that the Legion team has so little wards. You know, obviously Ophelia has a fucking demonic breastplate and an energizer, so she should be able to spend some of that money on wards, but I guess she's feeling too confident doing everything. I know that feeling. So, if they get this tower, and God forbid this Rax, I feel like this is going to be amazing, as we do actually see a heart picked up on Devourer, which is not such a big pickup as it would be on, like, a hard carry, but it's still going to be real significant as a complete clusterfuck erupts.
We see a nice little Ophelia ultimate, just trying to keep Flux alive. A lot of action coming out, a lot of cooldowns going out. You see Valkyrie doing a lot of the spread damage, and Devo kind of focusing down targets. And we're going to have to see, can Monkey King do the burst damage? He needs to finish anybody off here. If the Hellborn team loses even a couple of players, you know, the Ophelia push after is just going to be huge. Mm-hmm. Oh, but it looks like they're just going to die instead. Run, Monkey King. Huck 'em, Devo. Huck 'em. No, okay.
You sounded a little bit like Jiggle Billy just then, and oh, the hook missing. And Valkyrie, yeah, she rezzed up, and I was like, yeah, get him, Valkyrie, fuck him up. But then, like, she didn't actually kill anybody, and I don't know. Oh, was he actually gonna get this Devourer? No, he can't, because he's got Null Stone. Now he can, and will he do it? Will he do it? No, he won't. Why isn't he? He doesn't have enough mana. Wait, yeah, he did. Did he? Oh god, I think he actually ulted before that Plague Rider popped the Null Stone, and it went on cooldown.
He did.
Oh man, are they actually going to kill this Devourer with the heart? Yes, they are. Wow. What a fucking throw by the Hellborn team.
What time are you at?
38, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
Alright, close enough.
So I would like to see the Legion team capitalize off this. Unfortunately, most of the res timers are relatively short. I still feel like they could probably get a Rax or two.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Ophelia doesn't have any creeps.
Yeah.
Assassin Shroud pickup on Ophelia. Big Ganjuro next, I hope. Oh, God.
That doesn't even make any sense. Why would you even get an Assassin Shroud? I don't get it.
For sneak.
Yeah, for sneak. And really doing a good job of getting the buildings down. Both racks down, and they're out for blood. They really want these These towers, Hellborn really needs to defend, but Pink is still down. But here they go anyway. Fuck Pink. Valkyrie surviving. Ophelia's out of mana. Oh wow, the Hellborn team is just dropping the ball, dropping all sorts of balls. As Valkyrie, Flux, I guess, getting focused down. Valkyrie actually took a lot of damage there and just barely hung on. And I think that's pretty much the story of this game. It's like the burst damage from the Hellborn team is just becoming less and less as the HP pools of the Legion team just continue to increase. And this looks bad for the Hellborn team now. I feel like the Legion team outcarries the Hellborn team in most ways. Some of the heroes that might be better late game, like Hammerstorm or Revenant, aren't really getting those items. They are falling in more of these weird support roles, and what the fuck? Helm of the Black Legion on Hammerstorm? Am I tripping balls, or, like, why?
It's been there since, like, 10 minutes, Nigma.
Yeah, I'm not debating that it's old. I'm just like, why would you even get a motherfucking Helm of the Black Legion on Hammerstorm? Like, why?
That's a completely different question. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he had some image of, like, portal keying in and, like...
Oh man, all this physical damage coming at me from the fucking Legion team in the form of just Rampage and I guess, like, Ophelia's creeps. Like, are you in that bad of a position where you need to get, like, you need to counter Ophelia's creeps damage on you? Only the physical portion. So he's got the helm of the Shrunken Head now. But, I mean, even the Portal Key pickup, which is, you know, a good pickup on Hammerstorm, but it's like, is that what their team needed? And I'm going to say no, because, like, they already had a lot of initiation in form of Devourer and, you know, Pebbles. I don't really know why you would, unless you're trying to just, like, win the game by mid-game. But, like, he's sacrificing his carrying potential is what I'm trying to say here. And it's going to hurt
Pebbles
them now.
missing another stun. Gonna get cleaned up here real quick. I mean, it's little pickups like that, too. You know, the Hellborn team, like, what are they trying to accomplish by hanging around 3 versus 5, and now they're going to lose the game? I mean,
Yeah,
take a deep breath, you know, calm down a little bit.
Hit the showers.
Literally punch the showers.
Ophelia getting the Dancing Blade for her Genjuro.
Fuck yeah, I called it. Number 1 insight.
When you're this good as Slicks is, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. You're allowed.
It's true.
When you've reached maximum baller status.
You stop leveling up? Wait, what?
Yeah, pretty much. Once you ball that hard, you stop balling.
It makes me feel uncomfortable for many reasons. So yeah, I mean, really nice turnaround here by the Legion team for a long, long time. Looked like the Hellborn team wasn't going to have too much trouble, and then the Legion team just kind of stopped dying.
Yeah. It was just the burst damage, the mid-game burst damage from the Hellborn team was temporarily realized and was giving them an advantage in the middle game, but then they dropped the ball in a slew of bad plays. But it was also just sort of the HP pools of the Legion team increasing, out-carrying them, and yeah.
A royal thrashing.
A royal thrashing. As Monkey King vaulting off the shrine. I love doing that.
It's so fun. Oh my god.
I love
Vault should be an item so I can get on everything. I just love vaulting, man. I'll vault off anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at the GPM difference. Oh, wait, this is the wrong game. What the fuck? What game am I looking at here? Emerald Warden. Sucks to not play Emerald Warden.
You know, 504 GPM on Ophelia is fucking impressive. It's not impressive at any point in the game. Like, in the early game, I could totally see 504 GPM Ophelia bowling out of control. But we're talking shrine down, you know.
Yeah. We're talking Genjuro. No big deal.
Yeah, balls deep in the game. Getting 500 GPM on Ophelia is like, you gotta be real fucking good. And you know, Genjuro speaks for itself.
Yeah, if the game were a woman, then Slicks would have just impregnated her.
Oh yeah. Unless that wasn't what he was going for.
Well, things happen.
So, I mean, okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna... Closing words, Comley. Preferably something to leave everybody sort of uncomfortable.
I would have sex with your grandmother.
Okay.